hit the club, ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause you been getting your bread for a whole week. Had a few drinks, but still ain't reached your peak. The bartenders ain't tripping, they scandalous.
Alright, here we go. Kicking it off. Wave 3. I just got these images from HASBRO, and we're going to go over these figures. I got packaged and unpackaged pics here. Artwork's pretty cool. Not too bad. Here's the figure itself. You guys already know how I feel about this. I did talk to them about using parts and kit bashing and making it obvious, like Winter Soldier / Nick Fury, but they were telling us how they're very limited on money, and you know there's some issues with that, so they just gave us a new head sculpt there. This figure, a lot of us been waiting for, US Agent. I can't really wait to get this figure. This figure, out of this whole wave, is one of the coolest figures for me, and it's sporting the Bucky cap mold. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's in great scale. I think the head sculpt's dead on. The paintwork looks good. Let's just see what it looks like once we have it in hand. And it looks like, it looks dead on for me. Moving on to the next figure, Deadpool. I'm glad that they're reissuing the red Deadpool. A lot of people didn't get to pick it up. And there's a lot of people that just never got a chance to get it and pay ridiculous prices. So the fact that they're re-releasing it, I'm happy with that, and I'm happy for, like I said, for most of you guys or the younger kids that didn't get to pick it up. I do wish, though, they would have given us a new harness. But once again, they're trying to save money, and there's a lot of reasons why they're doing that, because they're really trying to give us new molds and new figures. Here's the repaint X-Force. I love it. Awesome. We're going to complete a team. Almost complete a team. We still need Nightcrawler and a few other characters, but at least we get to complete the team. And once again, it's a repaint. The harness is the old harness. Like I said, I wish they would have given us a new harness, but at least they did the repaint, and we can always add a different harness to it if we want, you know, and modify it and whatnot, and, you know, have the team complete and him accurate. Oh no, not another Doctor Doom. And I mean, it would have been cool to get another Doctor Doom if they would have just retooled it articulation-wise, added some pivots, you know, just done a few different things. But the paint deco is a whole lot different. This paint actually looks a lot better than the old paint from what I've seen. We'll see when it comes out. But yeah, you know, not too excited about this character, you know what I mean? And like I said, I guess. Yeah, I wasn't too happy about it, man. This one I am. You know, I'm glad we're getting a Future Foundation Doom, and that's cool and everything. But you know, I wasn't happy about it. I did ask them why are they re-releasing some old molds and repaints, and you know, they said that they're really trying to give us new molds and new figures, and they're trying to find ways to cut costs and at the same time give us figures that we've never had. So, and here we go, Neoclassic Iron Man. I love this figure. This is an essential armor. A lot of you guys that are old school Iron Man fans know how important it is to have this armor. So I'm glad that we're getting it, and I could add it to the armory. There's a lot of concerns about Mystique because she's sporting the same head mold as Madam Hydra. But you know what's funny is I think this head mold looks better on this figure than it does on the Madam Hydra, just because it's harder to screw up the paint on the face and it looks a little more evilish. But you know, I mean, I kind of don't like the fact that they're using the same head mold for figures. You know, some figures they can pull it off, but some it just doesn't look right, and that's one of them. Here's the Punisher. This Punisher actually looks a lot better than the Blade for me because they actually added a harness to it and a new head sculpt, and it just doesn't look as obvious as, you know, as a Winter Soldier / Nick Fury bash up of kit bashing. It's not as obvious. This actually looks better to me. But once again, like I said, you know, getting a new head mold with Blade, you know, some of us can customize it and do some different stuff with that. Here is Moonstar, the variant for Mystique, and yeah, man, pretty cool. I wonder if they're going to give us the rest of the team since we're getting this character. Is it essential to my collection? No, it's not. I would have rather seen other more current teams come, but great to have, and I just hope they continue in that direction and helping us build teams faster because this is one of many. So hopefully we get the rest of the team as fast. Here is Iron Fist, part of Wave 4 of Marvel Legends, Wave 4. So very happy to get this costume deco. A lot of people aren't, but maybe we'll get a repaint in the classic colors as well without that big ass collar. Here's the Protector, another character that people weren't really concerned about, but you know, he's essential to my collection just because he's part of the new Avengers, and who knows, he might pop back up. Finally, we're starting to get Ultimates. Finally, Ultimates. I'm a huge fan of Ultimates, and that jacket will be removable. My only concern is, will the star be painted on the back of his chest? And I did mention that to him. And those pants aren't supposed to be gray. They're supposed to be blue. A lot of people aren't happy the fact that we're getting Wolverine re-released. Although he's getting the metallic shade to match the Warpath, people are feeling like, okay, so then the SDCC exclusive isn't so exclusive. So it begs to ask the question, are we getting the other characters again as well? Here is the She-Hulk. Super excited about this mold. This is a completely new mold, and man, they nail this character with the cleavage and all. So really excited to get She-Hulk. I'm glad that they gave us this figure, and I'm glad that they retooled the upper chest and are giving us a new Lyra figure, Savage She-Hulk. So it starts opening doors for Tundra and other big characters. Maybe we'll even get a Valkyrie that's in scale as well. Very excited about these two new molds. Here's the Archangel that we'll be getting back as a repaint. So, pretty excited about this classic Archangel. It looks better than the Toy Biz one we got years ago. Those wings and that mold is just kick-ass. And here is the regular Archangel. Now, I know we got this in the X-Force box set, but I'm starting to think, like, are they gonna give us this as, you know, as a variant to the other one? I'm hoping not, because I really want that box set to be exclusive. And finally, we have here the Sentry, and this is a completely new mold. This is between Warpath and between the Shield Agent mold, so it's going to be perfect, they said, for Luke Cage, Cable, Bishop. I'm looking forward to all these new characters, and look at, now we have 3 new molds in this wave, so that's part of the reason why we got a rehash on the last wave of repaints. And they're also giving us Hyperion with a new head sculpt, with a new cape, and new boots to go with this mold. Starts opening the doors for so many characters. And here's the controversial mini Baff, Hitmonkey. A lot of people don't like it because he only came out in a three I guess it was a 3 comic issue with a one shot that literally lasted like a month. It's in the Deadpool issues. Now, the reason why we got a mini Baff is because we're getting so many new molds, and I want people to understand is I like the fact that they're spending money on new molds, new characters, and paint decos to give us that feel of Marvel Legends, feeling like Toy Biz again. And, you know, there's cost issues involved, and I'm learning a lot about the business as far as how things work. So just hang in and you know, bear with the company here. Yeah, it's tough. You know, we all want big Baffs, but we're getting so many new things and so many good additions to our waves and new body molds that it's going to be great, and it's going to be in scale. So just hang in, guys. Let them do their thing, and you know, Jesse Falcon's working behind it. So have faith. Here is the Jean Grey that will be coming out now in wave, I believe it's wave 5. Another, I can't wait to see what's going to be in this wave and what kind of Baff we're getting. And finally, we're going to be getting Wrecker in that wave. And here's another you know, cost example. That whole upper torso was resculpted. It's broader, it's thicker, and it was redone to give us an accurate Wrecker. And last but not least, here is the exclusive. If you sign up for the digital comics, you will get this as an exclusive figure. And it's the Old Man Logan. Now that those parts do look familiar and rehashed, but you know, it is what it is, huh? And last but not least is the Marvel Comics digital subscription exclusive figure, Old Man Logan. And this body mold does look like it's being reused. And like I said, I really don't care, because that's the direction they're headed with Marvel Universe. And for the most part, I don't collect Marvel Universe, just some of the teams and some of the characters that I can use in different size scales with my Marvel Legends, like Ant-Man and you know, some of the teams like the Wrecking Crew. I can actually pit them against my Giant Man or my, you know, Fin Fang Foom. But anyways, Hope you guys enjoy the vid, and give me some feedback. Let me know how you guys feel about this direction in Marvel Legends. Now, don't think I was gonna forget and not talk about. Oh, hey, Solid. A lot of people got on me like, dude, how could you not say anything? There's no BAF. There's no BAF in the next wave. And I want to talk to you. Like, you gotta understand, man. I've been collecting for years. I've been in contact with all these guys at Hasbro. I talked to a lot of the guys. Some of the guys from Toy Biz are some of my good friends. I've become friends with these guys over the years. And, I talk to Jesse Falcon probably once a week. And, there's a lot of things that people don't understand. There's a lot of things that people still don't understand. It's like, oh man, I'm glad Toy Biz, back in the days, everything was $10. We got this, we got that, we got a bath, but that's just really ignorance, man. And let me tell you guys why. Things change, man. There's a thing called inflation. Prices change, gas change, everything in the world increases in price. And you got to understand, Toy Biz went out of business because they weren't making enough money. This is a fact, and I want to teach you guys and help you guys understand why things are the way they are. They went out of business because they weren't making the money. And I understand you guys are thinking, well, if it's going to cost more, we want kick-ass figures. Screw it, I'll pay more for Legends. I'll pay $30 for a Legend figure if they did it like Toy Biz and gave us a huge bath and this and that. But you got to understand is there's price points for everything, and Hasbro's doing their best to keep price points down and give us what they want. So they balance costs. So for example, in this wave, they didn't give us a bath, but they were like, all right, man, well, we're not going to give them a bath. Let's use that money, utilize that money for new molds, for new, they're not doing what DC Universe does. DC Universe has 3 fucking molds, man, and that's all they use. They have a small, a medium, and a large mold. And that's all they fucking use, man, all the time. Imagine if Marvel Legends did that. If we only had 3 molds, you guys would be pissed. This shit would suck, but we've got so many molds. We've got this Deadpool mold. We've got the Wrecking Crew mold, right, which is Thunderball, and then we've got, man, we've got 2, 1, 2. Dude, we're getting 3 new female molds. We're not just getting Red She-Hulk Lyra. We're getting a medium mold. It's between those. It's a powerhouse mold that they're going to be using for like Miss Marvel, Moonstone. She's going to be in between the Shield Agent female mold and the She-Hulk mold. Medium, stocky build, nice legs, all that. You got to understand, like, they're putting money into giving us all this variation so that our Marvel Legends collection will stand out, will look great. They're really pushing themselves a lot. And Jesse Falcon, the head of Toy Biz Marvel Legends, is behind this whole project, behind this whole new line. So he's making sure that they allocate the costs and give us close to what we want. You know what I mean? They're still going to give us big baths, but they're spreading it out. Now they're doing it with the Iron Man line so we can get bigger baths, and they're spreading the lines, and they're probably going to give us baths in the movie lines too, so that we can cover all areas. So in the Marvel Legends line, they're giving us mini baths, but you got to think there's so many good possibilities, like Puck, Rocket Raccoon, you know what I mean? There's only so many mini characters they can do, but it's going to be essential to our collection. So those are a few things I wanted to run by, and that's why I've become cooler, and I'm not as explosive, and I'm level-headed, because I understand, because I've learned so much about the business. Everything, man. It's not just about cost. There's so many things involved. Licensing, and they've got to get these characters approved probably 3 or 4 times before they actually even get made. A lot of these figures that get brought up, they don't even make it past the cutting board because they might need too much tooling, and it's really complex, guys. So I want us to just for once step back, take in what we're getting, enjoy our collections, and just have a fun time collecting again, instead of just complaining a whole lot and worrying about all these things and why this, why that. You know what I mean? Let's just do that. And if you're unhappy about something, hey man, it's not hard to just customize little things like a new harness or try something, And you can always, the heads are interchangeable. You can always mix and match stuff as well, But I'm pretty sure that most of the characters we're thinking of doing customs of, we're gonna get them sooner or later. This isn't the last blade we're gonna get. We'll probably get a classic blade. We'll probably get a blade without the trench coat. There's so many possibilities. So just hang in, guys. Like I said, enjoy your collections and give me your feedback. let me know how you guys feel now that you guys know a little bit more about how this business runs, and maybe I should do a Q&A. And I also want to apologize to Boog. I didn't realize he had fractured his leg, and I was giving him shit. I was telling him to walk on it and rehabilitate it. Anyways, man, sorry, Bug, and I hope you get better. And, hey, Bug, you got a dream?
I got a dream.
Can't touch this. That's the word. Cause you can't touch this. Can't touch this. Break it down. Stop. Hammer time.